Today we are here with very important topic, that is how to raise a fund for sugars. Actually, I think 2 days back, my one of the very good friend called me and he asked that he had acquired me, and today surprisingly I am here to speak on the same topic. Yes, madam. Ask what you want.
साखर कारखान्यासाठी लोन कसे भेटेल?
Yes, sir. बोलिए.
Same question I will repeat कि how do you raise funds for sugar factories?
Okay. So, madam, you understood English? You understood English, madam?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Sir, you understood Marathi?
Yes, I can understand, but I can't speak.
Okay. Fine, sir. So, I tell the most of the financial terms, because all are here, finance experts are there. So, I will tell you, today we decide a critical question: how do we fund sugar factories in India? I will explain why so many sugar mills are stuck in financial limbo and what are the clear strategic way forward. Don't let India sugar mills rot in debt. Also understood, they support 4 crore livelihoods from farmers to transporters. Still nearly 40% of sugar mills in India are in stress. Except in NCLT, classified NPA, debt recovery, are struggling for funds and unable to manage the cash flow. Sugar factories are very badly stuck and lot of factories are stuck. The main reason, the biggest reason is mounting cane cost and arrears. The second most important, irregular government subsidy. Most of the factories work on the government subsidies and the farmers by political speeches and TV channels and newspapers, they come to know the prices of the sugar are increased. But government take years together to provide the subsidy to repay that, and farmers do lot of protest, dharna and all for getting their money back. Now the factories are pressurized, are forced to go to the cooperative banks. Cooperative banks generally charge very high and they have a very poor accounting system. So they are not able to provide the regular support, and that put the big balance sheet of the company and political interference and big balance sheet all together to make the factories are very tough condition. But remember, the sector still holds massive potentials, especially with ethanol blending and co-generation. With the right strategy, we don't crash cane, we crash crisis also. What do you mean? सही तरीके अपनाया जाए, सही स्ट्रेटजी अपनाई जाए तो गन्ना ही नहीं, परेशानी को भी दूर किया जा सकता है. गन्ना तो क्रश करते हैं, परेशानी को भी क्रश कर सकते हैं. What are the options? I will share here with a few. Number one, the best option are CSR. Today I am telling, but you will surprise. Out of I think 12 or 13 factories are there who has done CSR in USG. Out of 12, 9 I have done. So you can understand how much people are aware about this option. The second option are blended finance model. Combine private equity with soft loan from Nawari and government sugar bonds. So I tell you why sugar companies and sugar factories are not going for the CSR and ESGS fund and not going for blended finance model, and go to the people and explore this. And third is, you have to go for CDR, corporate debt restructuring. But remember, if you are gone for CDR, your balance sheet will be gone, your rating will be gone, so you will get a investor on discounted price. But CSR and ESG bonds can help you a lot. Third is the PPP model, where state governments can sublet the factories for 30 to 40 years, and the professionals, the CSR and ESGS model, can run the factory. One more important point is ethanol first strategy. Mills can raise funds purely for ethanol's production under DFPD. DFPD means Department of Food and Public Distribution Scheme. Now, when so many options are there, why still factories are suffering? What are the block points? Number one, a poor balance sheet. Number two, a poor consultant. Still most of the factories are roaming with some retired banker or some with retired chartered accountant. In house they have a very modern AC. Car they use very modern. You book car, before delivery you pay 100%. You go hospital, before operation you pay 100%. So the most important thing is, when lot of options are there, why still factories are not getting fund? I will just recap what is the takeaway. The takeaway are land title dispute and pending litigations. What do you mean? Means most of the factories land and collaterals are under dispute and the lot of litigation are pending. Political uncertainty. Somewhere BJP is there, somewhere Congress is there, one MLA last election, one Andar come, new Khasdar come, and the farmers, most of the farmers are divided in different political entity. So the uncertainty, it creates lot of problem. And I feel, what is the already TMI proposed one nation, one election is the best solution for industry, and I feel industries must come forward. Farmers must come forward and support that. So this political uncertainty will go away. What is the poor credit rating? What is the poor credit rating? Poor credit rating is poor balance sheet, poor cash flow, poor supplier, poor buyer. As a result, you have a poor rating. And absence of a good audit agency. Most of the sugar factories, if you see, they get audited by local auditor. And the auditors have no reputation, no credential in investors and the foreign funds. If you see the steel company, if you see the diamond company, if you see the textile company, if you see the infra company, their balance sheet are audited by top auditors like Ventura Studio Capital, Clears and this. But most of the people are a local chartered accountant, even they don't sign. For signing the balance sheet, they hired other chartered accountant to sign, and they are already plus 85 years. So the poor balance sheet and lack of forward integration. They don't know what are the options available to use the sugar, use the ethanol, use the other bevas and all the other things. So no ethanol proper generation, like especially lack of the pharma grade ethanol, no co-generation, and no investor confidence, because investor understood when you don't have a good auditor, when you don't have a good balance sheet, when you don't have a good collateral, when you don't have a forward integration, when you don't know how to get CSG, then finally your confidence gets shaken. What is the result? Bank hesitate, investors bait, and as a result farmer suffers. Now, if I conclude this, what is the correct strategy? Like you have seen so many people, and I am sure I am not the first person today speaking on this. Few other people have already spoken, but the main crux is, what is the solution? We all had the problem, and most of you, since already practicing in sugar last 30 years, 25 years, so you know what is the problem. Now how to solve it? What is the way forward? Transparent governance. The first thing the company have to do, transparent governance. Whatever wrong is there, you have to tell these are the wrongs. Like if I tell you a story, when the Range Rover and the Web were in trouble, very trouble, they opened their platform, or global people, and then finally Ratan Tata gone and bought that, to Today, Range Rover and Jaguar is selling at 10 times more what earlier. So the transparency and transparent governance is one solution. Tech-driven revival. You have to put a high-class tech. Establish a very good research and development that built investor confidence. Hire professional companies. Instead of hiring retired banker, instead of hiring smart chartered accountant firm, go Mumbai, go Delhi and hire a professional companies who are expertise. At least the company who have a plus 100 people working, good advocate, good chartered accountant, good technologist maybe from IIT. So they help you in the right direction. So who are expert in strategy? With the right strategy, we don't just crush gain, we crush crisis also. So the strategies crush the crisis. If you want more participation, go to Venture Studio Capital. You can speak to Sandeep Maheshwari, you can speak to Prince Pragi, you can speak to Amit Modani, you can speak to Tanvir Madhusari, you can speak to PK Agarwal. These are the people who are available. Even Ashok Garg is there, you can speak with them. So Venture Studio cares in this. I feel if you women entrepreneurs are there, you can approach to Jabo Nari. And they are the expert in fundraising who can manage their regular cash flow. You need a professional team who can manage your regular cash flow. They must know what are the time, grey time and what are the good time. Increasing the pass by reducing interest pass. Helping infusing equity. By infusing equity, you can reduce the PAT. You can reduce the interest and increase the PAT. Finally, giving exit to promoters and equity investors via IPO. So, you can after 5-6 years you can bring IPO and give the exit to the investor. Start with ethanol, ensure accountability, and bring critical strategies on board. I will repeat it. Start with ethanol. Take the CSR from 10 to capital, transforming sugar into a sweet investment. Again I repeat, from 10 to capital, transforming sugar into a sweet investment. Just remember, sugar is not just a sweet business. But even sugar is not just a sweet business. It is a strategic national asset. मतलब शुगर से धंधा नहीं है, इट इज नॉट अ बिजनेस। ये पूरे भारत की जान है, ये पूरे भारत की एसेट है। तो इसको आपको उस तरीके से देखना पड़ेगा। यू हैव टू डिवाइड ऑन 4 पार्टी, बट सीएसजी, सीएसआर, एचएनआई, इक्विटी पार्टिसिपेशन, बायर कैपिटल, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट, दीज फंड्स, ये 7-8 फंड यू हैव टू टेक इन योर फैक्ट्री। You have to take it. Either you will die because of interest. Choice is yours. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. No question. Thank you very much.